Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome to my podcast, the Nuclear Podcast. This is a podcast that's gonna be 7, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, 7.
7.
Yeah, it's 7 because I remember typing out 6 for my thumbnail on the last one.
2 months.
It's almost been 2 months, dude. It has
crazy.
been 2 months.
It has because we missed a week, but
Yeah, it's been 2 months.
Oh man,
We've been out for 2 months, and it's not gotten any better.
No,
than what it was.
Yeah, I need to. Hey, I'm gonna plug my channel. I'm gonna plug
but
my
you're
channel
already
for y'all.
plugged.
I just want to let you know.
You're already.
By the time this podcast comes out, there should be 3 videos.
Oh my
on my
word!
channel.
You said that last one. Isn't that
no?
interesting?
Not 3. I did not say 3.
Okay.
There should be 3 videos, 2 gameplay, and then 1 not. There might be 3 gameplay. I don't know. How spicy I'm feeling, changes.
Yeah, with the spiciness.
But yeah, y'all should go check those out. Justice is featured in the gameplay ones.
I am.
So,
oh yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I'm in the gameplay ones. I didn't know if you had recorded another game.
Who would I? What?
With yourself? Just play with yourself.
I play with myself pretty regularly. Yeah. Why are you asking?
I usually like solo playing games. Okay. Real topic here. We're gonna go off on a real topic.
Real topic.
I feel like we've talked about video games
a lot
in every podcast.
I feel like did
now.
we do it last time?
Yeah,
Listen,
probably. We
don't
talked
care.
about
Let's
Fallout
do
in my
it.
last one
Let's just
because
do it.
like
Who
it's just video games are like
Yes,
they're so I don't understand, and statistically speaking, men are the majority of game players.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like I do understand the appeal of it, but I don't know the science behind the appeal of it.
Well, psychologically, women might not play video games because it is seen as a man thing to do or a boy thing.
Is it
Just
really?
like boys are less likely to have their favorite color pink because they associate it with that's a girl color. So psychologically, they won't pick that color.
Oh, okay.
A lot of like things that we stereotype get so pushed on people that they just won't do it.
Interesting.
So that could be. I don't know for a fact that that's an issue with video
that
games,
right.
but it could definitely be. It could just be that they don't want to waste their time, hours and hours a day playing a game that helps them not at all in their life.
Yeah.
Well,
I could do that.
Me too. I do it regularly.
I do it like whenever I have the chance, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing needs to be done. I've got all of this free time. I'm gonna fill it with some video games.
Exactly. I wish school wasn't starting. School starts for me.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
I've been graduated for about 2 years now.
Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. All right. So, welcome to my podcast now because Justice isn't allowed to speak anymore. Today we're just gonna have a good old time, talking. Okay, this is harder to do with one person. Are there one-person podcasts? I feel like there are. Yeah. And how do they do them?
They're live streams.
Okay, live streams.
You just kind of talk for hours.
Live streams are slightly different.
What defines a podcast?
Technically, I don't even think. No, because you can have a video for a podcast. I don't know.
Like, what defines just sitting there unedited for,
does it have to be unedited? Because I do edits.
I know. That's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people who cut and like do whatever because there's a weird part. I edit mine down because there's something I didn't want in there.
A digital audio file made available on the internet for downloading to a computer or mobile device, typically available as a series, new installments of which can be received by subscribers automatically. Yeah. So technically not even ours.
So what is it?
It's got to be a digital audio file made available on the internet.
Yeah.
So we fit that. But for downloading to a computer or mobile device, we don't fit that one. Because we're not on iTunes or something.
If it's for me...
But we're not on iTunes.
Yeah, but
so I gotta change it.
Yeah, but I could just download whatever I want.
So I'm gonna change mine rather than Sucky Saturday Podcast. It's gonna be the Sucky Saturday...
Musical.
Talking a lot.
Talking a lot show?
Yes.
I came up with the name Sucky Saturday out of a joke, and you decided to keep it because
I enjoyed it.
I come up with names fairly easily. I come up with ideas, and it's just like, I don't know why, but it's just like, this is an idea, and I don't do anything with it. So Gabe and I were texting one day, and he was struggling with his name. And I said, why don't you just call it Sucky Saturday, because your podcast sucks. And he was like, I love it. And I was like, yeah, okay. And he's like, no, seriously, I'm keeping it. And I was like, well, that's going to go down in the history books.
You know, it's just, everything on my channel is very just, it's got this awkward humor. It's very just strange. For some reason, I just felt like Sucky Saturday fit everything else so well. Watch, if I get big on YouTube, YouTube decides to demonetize all the podcasts because it has sucky in it. I could see him doing it. I don't even doubt it.
Will it demonetize for sucky?
I don't know. I could see YouTube doing it.
Like, what if this sucks, or this is so sucky?
I don't know.
Not that kind of sucky.
I didn't say anything about that kind of sucky.
But you were. That's why it would have been demonetized. Like, why else would it have been demonetized?
I don't know.
By the way, that's funny in the next video. Okay, so what we're doing, why I mumbled what I mumbled is because the day is Tuesday for us, but it's going to be Saturday for you guys, which probably doesn't make sense by the way I said it, but if you think about it, it does make sense. And on this Tuesday, there's a video going up of mine, and it's called the Frisbee golfing thing.
Is that actually what it's called?
I don't know. I think so. No, I think
Frisbee golfing thing.
I think it's Frisbee golfing with a pal.
12 yet? Nope, can't see.
What time is it?
It's 11, so it'll be up in an hour.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so in an hour it goes up, which is cool.
Also, a little tip: you might want to start uploading later. Not on Saturdays.
I like 12.
I understand you like 12, but school gets out around 3.
But I like 12.
So you're more likely to get more views the closer to 3. I'm actually gonna upload them at 2.
But I like 12.
No, I get that. No,
but 12 o'clock is a good time because it like starts the midday.
What have you been doing recently?
What have I been doing recently?
Mm-hmm. Why did I ask this?
I think you know what I've been doing.
What have you been
doing?
Nothing. All right.
Recording and editing, and then I hung out with Savannah yesterday.
Who's Savannah?
My girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend? Did y'all recently get together?
Wow. I know we've been together for 4 months now.
4 days, you mean?
Technically speaking, we've been together for about 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
But because she didn't want to make it official until after we were in this play, for reasons I still don't understand.
You never will.
Nope. We have been together for 4 months.
Nice.
So, yeah, officially, it's cool. I like it. It makes me happy, and I wish that sometimes I could die. But that's not related to Savannah.
Really?
That's just unrelated.
Oh, okay.
No, I just thought I should say that because
okay.
You know, sometimes it's just sometimes, occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You've also
what?
Justice and I have been watching, not together, but we've been watching a little anime.
Oh yeah. Okay. Before we get on this topic, I'm gonna say that I never thought I would get into anime.
Me either.
I never thought that I would. I was always like, oh, this is so dumb, because all of the ones that I had seen were like the really overboard, over the top, like just booming expressions where you're like, okay, I cannot watch this because you don't make sense, and I am done. So you know, getting into I've started watching Attack on Titan,
One Punch
Man. My Hero Academia is one of the ones that's harder for me to watch because of the just the over the top reactions.
I got to the battle arena, and I was like, all right, that was cool. Also, it was honestly the whole time I was watching it. The whole time I was like,
I could only think of One Punch Man.
Well, the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking, this is exactly what me and my brother used to do. Okay, me and my brother would go on the trampoline and play a game that we called Superheroes. And it would be ridiculous scenarios where superheroes would compete with stupid trials, because that trial makes no sense in the show. But the trial.
Wait, which trial? Oh, hold on.
The trial.
I haven't watched a lot of that just simply
there's-
because I couldn't. Like,
There's
it was
like
hard.
there's a trial where they're like racing from one point to another, and there's obstacles.
Oh, in
things
the
like
city? Like, get in the city where they were trying to get to All Might?
No.
No, that one was cool, and that one made sense.
It's when they're testing basically who's the best hero, and then companies will be like, "You're really good, so you're gonna be a sidekick or whatever."
Yeah.
So they did that, and the whole time I was watching, this is something a kid would imagine because it makes no sense the way they test them. It doesn't. It was Olympics, but the way they do it doesn't reflect the Olympics at all.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It bothered me, and I was like, "This is what me and my brother used to do." And then the villains are cool.
Okay, I liked the villains,
I like their
but
design,
I didn't
at least.
like their motive. I felt like it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Which I understand. Like, okay, I'm not knocking the people who like it.
No,
Like, it's okay. My brothers and my dad, they loved it. That's fine.
That's fine,
I
yeah.
I like the idea of it. But just like I felt like it could have been executed better. The villains' motives just kind of weren't there entirely. They were like, "Ha, we're gonna kill All Might, and then we're gonna I feel like the writers were like, well, I feel like they should have a reason for trying to kill All Might, and then the writer was like, oh yeah, this is why, and then they're like, okay, yeah, that's cool.
I think they should have done it where somehow the villains know that All Might gives away his powers, but they don't know how. So instead of trying to kill All Might, they should have been trying to capture All Might.
That would have, yeah.
Which would have been harder, but they would have had a reason.
Yeah.
Because then they'd be like, we need his power. We know he can give it away. Capture him.
Yeah.
But
you know, I love superheroes, and I didn't actually know that anime styles had superheroes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they, you know, I was always with like DC and Marvel.
Well,
and
nearly
then,
like every anime, they're just a weird version of superheroes.
I
like
love
every
their
main
versions of
character. Oh, it's
superheroes.
so cool.
They feel golden to me because like you have the dark villains, and then you've got the shining superheroes. And I love that. That's my favorite. DC and Marvel have decided that they're going to go dark with all of their stuff. They're like, moody, broody, everyone kills.
Of course, I like that All Might, it's also a face he puts on.
Oh, yeah, I like that too.
Because he shows the world that he's this happy guy.
Yeah.
But in reality, he has major problems. But he just shows the world he's happy. He's going to save the day. What? No.
Oh.
What?
I thought you texted me. I was like, okay. I was like, you trying to tell me something?
I texted you.
Okay, all right. Okay.
What'd your mom say?
Okay.
What'd your mom say?
Whew. Jeez Louise. That's
What
just kidding.
did your mom say?
She was just talking about her job and how she's gonna be at her job until 5 today.
No, I don't want the excuses.
Okay, what were you saying? Because that completely distracted
Oh,
me.
I just like that All Might isn't just perfect.
Yeah.
I
like
also Attack on Titan.
that. Okay. That is some heavy stuff.
Oh yeah, they don't mess around. They kill.
Like that's man.
It is.
That first episode, I feel like the writers were like, "This is what the story is. Now get used to it." Like,
yeah, exactly.
They're like, "It's gross. Get used to it.
Get used to everyone dying."
Yes.
Dude.
So I'm on I think I finished episode 3 last night.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Nice. What was the last thing you saw
or
happen?
episode 4.
Spoilers.
The guy was hanging from the wires, and he was like, "Haha, I can do it."
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's training. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think he trains for a couple episodes.
Oh, I remember he did the flip in the air. The guy was riding on the horse, and then he was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
That's where I got
Wait till
to.
you meet Captain Levi, man.
Levi.
Captain Levi is the guy. I know you saw him in an episode. I
Was
think
he the trainer?
he's the guy that spins when he attacks.
Oh yeah, he was in the first episode.
Holy
That's nice.
cow. He gets when you start while watching him actually fight, you're just like, every Titan that fights him is screwed. There's no point.
It's awesome. Is he the one who walked in on the city and he was like said that they learned nothing from?
Probably. He's a very blunt guy. He's very just, This is what he's in the scout regiment.
Yeah, okay, then it wasn't.
He is amazing. I don't think you've really seen a lot of Mikasa. I mean, you've seen
black-haired girl.
Black-haired. That's basically their siblings.
She kind of annoys me, simply because she's like just that anime character. You know what I'm saying?
She's very just plain, and she looks out for Eren.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it gets good.
I liked it when she punched him in the face. That was funny. He's like going insane, and she just socks him in the face, and he hits the ground. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, but this show gets really messed up.
All right, can we talk about One Punch Man? Because that's something you and I have both watched, and we both agree that it is like one of the most beautiful things.
It is amazing
ever. I just like
all around perfect show. No, I would change nothing.
I wouldn't either. I watched it because usually I'm like, okay, I would tweak this and this about certain things. Not with One Punch Man.
I love
because like they just tell a story and you're like, oh
yeah.
Oh.
And I love that he hates his own existence, but he kind of knows he has to exist.
Oh yeah.
Like he hates that he's there. He hates that he's way too overpowered.
And there's no way that he got his powers by doing what he did.
I literally think he did. I literally think that is exactly how they're gonna do it.
Insane.
Just 100 push-ups, sit-ups,
like jumps
squats.
up, and then there's like that giant being that just squashed his brother and went insane. It's like pelted him into the ground.
Yes!
One Punch Man like jumps up. He's like, I know how you feel. And just like hits him in the face and destroys him.
It's so amazing. And then I love it in the first episode also when he's like dreaming. But you think finally, even in the first episode, you're like, yes, he found something. Nope.
No.
Oh man,
I know what episode I missed was
the S-rank.
The only one that I haven't seen.
And you know what's stupid is that episode is actually pretty good because it's the first episode where they meet the cyborg guy that becomes his partner.
Yeah, I know. And whenever we jumped in, I was like, I don't know what's happening. I had to just kind of guess.
Yeah.
Because first, there's like a mosquito lady, and Steven, my older brother, was like, no, we can't watch this because of her. And I was like, well, I'm curious. I want to.
Can I tell you what happens during that episode?
No, because I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Oh, okay.
But like, yeah, you can tell me.
Oh no, but yeah, you can tell me. Basically, what happens is One Punch Man is walking out, and the cyborg guy's already fighting the mosquito. This is kind of the end of the episode.
Oh.
And then the mosquitoes are about to attack One Punch Man because he's human. His blood can be sucked. I don't know if they actually could.
Yeah.
But they can be. Then the cyborg just burns them all. And then he's like, crap, I just burned him. He turns around, One Punch Man is fine. He's naked. The way they cover up nudity in this show is beautiful.
The smoke and stuff, like clouds.
One time I can't remember what was in front of it. But then you can see it starts to go away. But then a lamppost falls down and covers it.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
The cleverness of blocking, but then One Punch Man basically it beats the crap out of the cyborg. Then One Punch Man just kills him in one punch, and the cyborg's like, I'm gonna follow you forever. How did you do that?
I liked, was he the one who like punched the building off? Was that in the third episode where it's like the giant being that was created, and then it was like, had an innate fear of One Punch Man because he could feel the power.
Yeah.
That was really cool because he was about to hit One Punch Man, and then One Punch Man just like turns around and looks at him and he like hits the wall.
Oh man, it is great. I love it how calm One Punch Man is in every scenario because he knows nothing's gonna happen, so he just goes. Yeah.
You know what anime I've decided that I don't ever want to watch is Dragon Ball Z.
I have not seen it, so I can't say a whole lot. But from what I've seen, it's so over the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I can't stand, like, over the top, just yelling all the time. And I understand that they're trying to get their point across with, like, this is a lot of emotion, and you should feel it too. But I'm like, I don't...
Attack on Titan does a really good job with their yelling. Because it's not just yelling at every big enemy. There are characters who don't yell at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like every single character when they get impassioned. Like Captain Levi, there are points where you can tell he has a goal and he's impassionate about it. I haven't seen him yell once. He's always soft-spoken. Always just, all right, this is how it's going to go.
Is he the guy with the beard?
No, he is... Oh. Here, I can pull you up a picture.
Just pull up one of those pictures.
He's a good old man. He's got 20 foot long foot.
Wow. He's got one of those 20-foot feet. 20-foot feet. So
this is Captain Levi.
Never mind, I have not seen him.
You've seen him attack. You have not. I don't think you've actually seen him.
No.
But yeah, he's lit. Probably one of my favorite characters.
He's a cool little guy.
Oh yeah, him and Mikasa teaming up together because Mikasa's super skilled. They are.
How though? I don't see. That's like, is she the black-haired girl who's always with?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she just has all of this.
She just has an innate ability for it. Like, and some people do.
I kind of don't like that because she's just like, number one, she seems like a robot, but she's supposed to be a person.
She does seem very.
I don't know, that kind of stuff. It just bothers me a little bit because I'm like, just make her a person. Like, I understand if she's good at it, but to make her just like, oh, it's her. Everyone knows her because she's awesome and good and really strong and like.
Oh, you haven't seen her origin story though, have you?
No. Oh, well, that would probably
There
make
are
sense.
some reasons why you can tell she's more robotic than other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Aaron copes better than she does.
Oh.
You'll understand why.
Okay.
On the show. I do.
So,
I didn't realize that you hadn't.
So, like, Titans are freaky as heck.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I mean, have you seen like the armored Titans yet? There are some crazy
the one
Titans.
that runs?
Well, there's also one that has like armor.
Like metal?
You'll see. It's cool.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
What?
These Titans get insane. Because okay, I think there's 3 types of Titans. There's regular, there's abnormal, which basically they can run, they can do stuff like that. That's not normal.
Yeah.
And then there's ones that are controlled by humans. And the ones that are controlled by humans are definitely the scariest.
Controlled by humans?
Like Aaron. Aaron is a Titan. That can, yeah. And then you already know the really big one since it can vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Aaron, that one, and then you'll see others later on in the show that are. And it's a reveal. Didn't expect it. Didn't expect it. But it happens.
Didn't expect what?
I can't tell you. You just gotta catch up. Just binge watch 20 more episodes today.
I can't do that.
I would say I've watched like 2 or 3 recently a day, but I can't sit down and watch a crap ton of them.
You know what I feel like the only thing that I can sit down and do for a while now is Fallout. That's the only thing that I can sit down and just like play.
Yeah.
For who knows how long, hours. Because I don't know, I can get so immersed in it, especially since I can kill like almost everyone.
Yeah, because
you
cheat, you know? Because you cheat.
I do cheat, and you like it.
Okay,
I like cheating. You like it.
But I do think everyone should play through Fallout without cheating.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I did. I got very far without cheating.
Did you beat the
game? I got farther than you
I haven't beat the game.
I know, but I've gotten farther than you've gotten.
I don't even remember which one is the main mission. I get confused.
Well, you killed the railroad, so
Oh right, yeah, I gotta go find.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, I killed everyone in the railroad. So now I gotta go.
Yeah, I definitely suggest. I always do that. I always play through first before I cheat because then I'm like, now I just I know what it feels like. I know what it is. Mm-hmm. Now I can cheat and feel awesome.
Exactly.
I did that with Skyrim. I never completed Skyrim. There was always a certain point where I was like, all right, I'm done.
I didn't complete Skyrim either.
It feels like you can't almost.
It's such a long game. Yeah, I think that's the one problem with Skyrim.
My dad beat it.
I feel like you have to have so many hours in that game to beat it.
You do. You have to play a lot.
Yeah, and that's honestly what I think. That's its one downfall is since it has so many side quests. Since you're not going to be doing the main objective the whole game.
Yeah.
It takes so long to beat the game.
Yes, it does.
And especially since there are small things that you can like miss or things that take way longer than they should. It's just annoying, you know?
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
You know what else is annoying?
What? What's annoying? When people don't talk during a podcast, that's pretty annoying. Yeah. You gonna say something or just...
I literally blanked. I was like, what's annoying? What's annoying? And then I just decided not to talk.
You made a whole video about like things that annoy you, and you couldn't think of one thing.
No.
You literally made a video.
You want to talk about fears and totally mess up the video that you have for the future? Just let everybody know. Gabe's gonna be posting a video sometime in the future about his fears. You want me to spoil the ending for everyone?
If you spoil the ending, I'll kill you, and then I'll take this SD card and burn it. So.
Oh, dude, you know what's interesting?
What?
Something that always kind of like boggles my mind is like you can take a video and you can take the audio and you can hear the audio. But then we could literally set up a camera right now and start filming and just sync it with that. I don't know why. But it's so entertaining to know that like you can have like it's separate. So like right now we could be recording and it'd be like the same thing, but then you take it out and it's just a podcast. I don't know why, but that just entertains me. I'm like, that's actually really cool because then I can like I don't know. That's just
okay.
That's just something I think
it's
about.
Really good when you want
like
to blackmail
editing.
somebody. You just take the audio, save that as a file.
Right? Yeah. That way you don't see the video and you only get the audio.
Yeah. Well, if you just have the audio for like they weren't on camera or something, but you can recognize their voice. You know, you have blackmail of them saying a certain racial slur or something. You know.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're not the only one who has that.
I didn't say I did. Yeah. In theory, I do have it.
Right.
Several
and in theory, I have it.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
But in theory, do you know which one it was?
In theory, yes.
In theory, which one? Okay. All right. As you see, mine's easy because it's, you know.
Yeah. Well.
Anyways.
As we're threatening each other over here.
Blackmailing each other.
We're at the 28-minute mark and I'm already ready to cut it off. Let's quit. Let's
What?
stop now.
Right
Let's
now?
run away. Let's run away together and never look back. Let's just... I'm tired of these people. I'm tired... Did you pause it?
No.
Oh. Could you pause it?
Yeah, it's paused. No, trust me, it's paused.
Okay. I'm just sick of these people. I'm tired of this podcast. Everyone here is just so hateful. My community, it's poison. My community is freaking
You don't
poison.
even have a community.
Yes, I do. I do have a community. They're messing me up, dude. They're just hateful.
Pranked ya! We've been recording the whole time.
What?
Ooh, you've been
Oh
pranked.
my gosh, dude!
You got been pranked, dude.
Oh, dude, you pranked me.
I pranked you so good.
Oh my
yes.
gosh, dude, that was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yes, pranked ya. That's what I just did.
So wait, everyone's gonna hear that?
I mean, you could say you pranked me. If you say you pranked me by saying all that,
I pranked you. I pranked you.
Well, how? How did
because
you prank me?
I don't hate my community and they're not poison. It was a prank.
Oh, you got me, dude.
I knew you didn't pause it.
This is like prankception over here.
Yes.
Oh.
Dude.
Can we get a laugh track?
No. There's not gonna be a laugh track.
I hate you.
Can we get a laugh track? No.
Oh man.
You know what? That's something that I've noticed in my family. We'll repeat things that we think were funny. Like if somebody says something, we'll say the exact same thing, and then it'll go in a loop until everyone's like, "Okay, all right, it was not funny anymore. Like you totally killed it."
Yeah.
So like what I just did there, I just repeated what I thought was funny.
I think we need to have an intervention with your younger brother.
How so?
Recently, he's just been kind of hurting me. Mentally.
Okay. In what way though?
He called me a whippersnapper.
A whooppersnapper?
Yes.
You mean a whippersnapper?
No, he called me a whooppersnapper.
I don't know what a whooppersnapper is.
It's someone who whoops and snaps. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh man.
What does whippersnapper even mean?
A whippersnapper?
Yeah, like
that's
what
something
actually is that?
older people used to call kids. It's like
Yeah, but what does it
whippersnapper.
mean?
Just like a person who whips and snaps.
I don't think that's it.
Did you Google
what
it?
does whippersnapper mean? A young and inexperienced person considered to be presumptuous or overconfident. They use that in the
There you
wrong
go.
turn then because
Yeah, I
they'll
was gonna
literally
say,
just
that
call
doesn't-
any kid a whippersnapper.
That doesn't sound right.
Also, I know you can't go to the AJR concert on October 31st.
Right.
But on October 30th, NF is doing a show. So,
wow.
yeah, we'll talk about it though off
That's
the podcast.
so cool.
You don't seem actually interested at all. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow. That's just the coolest thing I have ever heard.
All right then. Hey, but if you haven't heard of NF, listen to him.
No, don't. Guys, seriously.
He raps about like actual stuff, and
What is that supposed to mean?
every song of his isn't about drugs.
Drugs are
And
actual
women.
stuff. Women are actual stuff. What is that supposed?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I get that, and then I've only heard one of his songs, and it's to
Very
let
sad.
you down.
Oh, let me show you. Everyone,
Okay.
I'm going to show Justice something while he's here, even though I could do it after the podcast.
I mean, you could.
But instead, I'm doing it now.
Okay.
I failed at drawing it the first time, so I'm not going to show you. But
Okay.
also ignore the other sketches because I was doing them without a reference from memory, and I realized I made the jaw way too big.
Okay.
But
Oh yeah, I just wanted to
Boom.
say, hold on, before I say something about that,
yes,
I just wanted to say that Gabe texted me the other day, and I sent him his podcast, 30-second loop, which he has, which is why you see it.
in my
So
podcast.
I just got rid of that whole mystery of, wow, it plays for hours on end. That's incredible. It's a 30-second loop.
Do
So,
people actually think it plays for hours?
oh, I couldn't find the loop in Super Megas.
There is a loop,
Oh, I know. There has to be a loop.
but
You
it's
can't
hard to
have it.
find.
Yeah. So like what was I gonna say?
What if it is?
With the oh yeah,
an hour
I sent
video?
him that, and he's like, it's pure art. Speaking of art, I'm gonna need a picture of you shirtless. He never said anything about that after. So yeah, I was
still need
I was
that,
a little
though. I still
confused.
need a picture of you
I said,
shirtless.
okay, why? And he never said anything, and I was like, well, that's cool. That's cool.
But anyways, ignore all the other faces because it was making the jaws too big.
Yeah, let me
Because
see.
I didn't understand, but that one.
Yeah, you were making the jaws too big.
Yeah, see, and I realized I was like, "There's something wrong with every." And I thought it's a stupid mouth. I was just.
You
But and then that one,
usually
alright.
with anime faces, it's
They're-
always like
they're
a.
so
It's kind of
funny.
like a an egg almost.
Yeah.
Kinda- it's
yeah,
like-
it's bigger
it's
and
just
then
like
whoop.
it's
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And then I learned you don't care really about the forehead. Because my head, you know, because you draw a circle, my head
Yeah.
is like right there. His hair goes way above that.
Yeah.
And that's totally normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
looks really
the first
good.
one. I'm gonna keep drawing anime faces until I get that down. Then I'm gonna start drawing the body. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna try and have the first page of a manga that I've come up with. It's not technically manga because I am not Japanese, but it's like calling cartoons here animes if they're in that style.
Yeah.
They're not, but they are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to write a manga. I want to have the first page of it done by the end of the year. See, it's a goal, but it's not too high. That way I won't like overstress myself. I just want to be able to draw the first page.
You know.
Have I told you at all about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You
I
can tell
have
me
more
after
ideas
the-
now. I can, yeah. It's gonna be good.
I was gonna say after
Probably
the
not.
podcast, that way it's not like spoiled. Everything.
Yeah, it's just
This is
I-
the story.
It's like I actually release it years later, and the whole story.
Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I already knew that."
Yeah, I know who dies. Why is that
No, I
matter?
don't need to. No, I don't. Wait, somebody dies?
Not yet. I mean, yeah. I already know someone who's gonna die. Yeah.
Dude, stop.
It's
What
good.
if- what
Why do you do this? Please stop.
Okay, so
You-
something
you
I
were
was
talking
gonna,
that way. They're not
something
even
I
gonna
was
hear you.
gonna- Something I was gonna say was
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. This is the person you watch. And
What was I
listen
gonna?
to.
Oh yeah, I've come up with tons of superhero stories. I've been inspired by superheroes for like the longest time, and it's all because it started with a video game that my dad would play, and it was called City of Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I loved City of Heroes. I feel like I've mentioned this on my podcast before.
I don't know if you have,
but
actually.
Screw you guys, I'm going to talk about it again. City of Heroes was you could create your own superhero, you could give them their own superpowers, like DC Online or DC Universe Online, but it wasn't in any of the DC or Marvel genres or anything. It was its own branch of just superheroes. And it was so much fun. And then they shut it down because that was like 7 or 8% of their profit. So they were like, meh, we don't need it anymore. And they just canceled the whole thing. Yeah. Even though tons of people played it. Tons of people. Yeah. But like they were just like, nah, this is like none of our profit. So they just got rid of it. Dang. And it made me sad because like then we had to go to DC Universe and that's just not the same. And I don't know. But superheroes have always like inspired me in a way. So like I've come up with tons of...
Why don't we talk about some of the superheroes we've come up with?
Because then they're not going to be mine. Okay, I have an innate... This is another one of like my subconscious fears. That somebody's gonna steal my... That's why I don't talk about my ideas a lot, because I feel like somebody's always going to steal them.
Recently, there's a movie... You heard me rant about this to Robert, because... A while ago, I had this idea for a superhero, and I was telling it to Justice, and my brother kept interrupting me, comparing him to other superheroes that it didn't compare well with either, but it was like stupid, and he was just interrupting, trying to goof around. Yeah. I wasn't having it that day, alright? And then they made a movie heavily, like, our ideas are very similar. Of course, I know they didn't base it on mine because they went way more into that. Theirs was way better. But I had this idea where a guy was a government experiment. Basically, he would have robotics in him, and he could basically put them in control, and it would keep him alive. It would be a killing machine, but then he would be back in control. But if his life was threatened, the machine would automatically jump into control. Things like that. And they made a movie called, I think it's Upgrade. That's like the exact same kind of premise. Really? And I was like, yeah, all right.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. And I don't know how the movie's gonna be. Probably not that good, but
yeah, it looked like one of those movies that you go to watch and then you're like, that was a movie I watched.
But my brother liked to say it was like a mixture between Captain America and Hulk.
I don't understand how that's at all.
Because it takes control of him, and it was a government experiment.
Oh my gosh.
So he like interrupted me like, wow, it's just Captain America and Hulk. Of course, this is when anything the other one would say, we had to like interrupt it and be like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, you love those stages, don't you?
You want to know about one of my favorite characters that I made?
I mean, if you don't want people stealing it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think. I don't know.
I'll tell you about my manga.
So self-conscious.
Okay, you see, I'm gonna say about my manga first.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm actually working on, and then you can make, if you warm up, you can say it. If not, so basically, I won't give you like his backstory or anything, but he is possessed by a demon, and when he takes the soul of someone, they're immediately damned to hell.
You told me all.
So he knows that, but he has a lot of morals. So he has to specifically pick people that he thinks should go to hell. But then he doesn't like that because then he has responsibility of who deserves to go to hell or not.
Right.
Anytime he gets injured, he can grow back whatever it was. Like he gets his left arm cut off, and then it grows back, but it grows back solid black. And then he has less control over that arm, and the demon has more control over it.
Oh.
The weaker he is, the more the demon has control over him. If he's really hungry or thirsty, things like that. Anytime he gets cut or something and uses the demonic, it turns black. But his left arm, anywhere that is black, can open a portal to the lowest level of hell. There's levels of hell. It can open the lowest level, and that's just fire and heat and blazing, scorching feces. Yeah, just crap,
fiery
urine.
Yeah,
it's great. But yeah, he also, I'll spoil a little bit of his backstory.
No, don't do it.
That's
all you need to say.
It won't technically spoil anything.
Okay.
But at first, when he gets his powers, he only kills drug lords. I won't tell you why, but he only kills drug lords. At first.
Nice.
Then later on, he does something else that's really cool. So
Yeah.
I'll give it. I'll spill you all the deets afterwards.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, your superhero. Your superhero's name. I think
right.
Isn't your superhero's name time to end the podcast?
What?
Isn't your superhero's name time to end the podcast? And his power is that he'll magically end the podcast.